Yeah, it's your boy Gruff here, back with another video. And today, I got supposed to be with you guys. Today we are back with the Units Best Equipped series. And today we're gonna be covering the best equipments for the new Zenkai Awakened Super Saiyan 2 Trunks. For this series, I always want to do, always want to provide you guys the best equipments for any new Zenkai unit that comes up, or any new characters that are coming up that's sparking. I'm not trying to do extremes. The only time I'll do extremes will probably be for Zenkai EX extremes. That's probably the only time I'll do EX. And yeah, so we're gonna dive on it. So this Trunks is a blast unit range character. So most of these equips, or I mean, well, all of them are going most likely going to be blast oriented. So be prepared for that. And yeah, so let's dive on in. So we're going to go and let's talk about it right here. All right, so first one I want to talk about is this Awakened equipment, Leave My Dad Alone. As you guys can see here, slot 1 has base strike attack up to 18, and then slot 2 has base blast attack up to 18 with the base blast defense, which is up to 18, and then slot 3 goes up with key recovery and special move damage. As you guys know, when he's at Zenkai, one of his unique ability, he does, I think he draws a blue card and he gets key. He gets 70% key. We can check that up right here. Main ability, Zenkai. Yeah, so he gets a special move arts card and he gets key by 70. So that's going to really help him out right there with that equipment. That's a really good equipment right there. So the next one I want to talk about is this one right here. This key is got to be, and then slot 1 up to 18% blast attack, slot 2 base strike defense, and then slot 3 base critical. So that's gonna be crazy. That's a solid one. That's a solid equip. The next one I want to talk about is this. Just You Wait androids. Slot 1 base blast defense, slot 2 special move damage. Like I said before, on his main ability, he draws special blue cards, so that can really help you hit hard with that. Slot 3, you want to roll the base blast attack, not the strike attack, because he's a blast oriented unit. So this is a solid equip. It kind of is like remnants of like the one I just showed, in a sense, the Awakened one. But yeah, so next one I want to talk about is this one right here. Okay, it's slot 1 is base strike defense, and then slot 2 has base blast attack, only up to 15. But slot 3, you have a chance of getting base blast attack again for 12.5. So that's maximum. You getting up to 27.5% base blast attack, which is very good. So try to get a high roll on the slot 2 and make sure you roll the base blast attack on slot 3 with a high roll, and that's going to really help you guys out in terms of blast attack damage. The next one I want to talk about is this one, Trunks, Stay Back. So slot 1 right here, it helps with strike defense, and then slot 2 with blast defense. So that's going to help him out with both defense. It's never wrong. It never hurts to be a little tanky in terms of just defense, especially with this meta where a lot of people can hit hard. That's not going to be bad. And then slot 3 base blast attack up to 18%. So both defense and then base blast attack is very good, very solid equipment right there. So next one I want to talk about is this one, Goodbye Dad. I like the little thing. You see his little fingers, but he shows his little 2 finger. I kind of like that. It's pretty dope to me. But anyways, slot 1 helps with base blast attack up to 18, and then slot 2 helps with both strike and blast defense. So that's very good. And then slot 3 helps with base strike attack. So this equip helps with both attacks and both defense. You can't really complain there. Yeah, you can't really complain there. So that's insane. That's a very good equipment right there. So yeah, this is one of the higher ones in my opinion. But the next one we're gonna dive in is this one right here. You earn yourself a little reward. Strike defense up to 13, base key recovery. This Trunks is kind of known like as his as his ally starts to like die, I think his key recovery increases or something like that. I know he has a unique, I really don't feel like checking it, but it helps with key recovery. So that's not gonna be bad with slot 2, and then slot 3 up to 20% base blast attack. So this is a solid equipment as well. Next we're going to talk about for the last one, for the all-around equips. These are equips that's going to help you with any team. It's not really specific. So this one I'll give it my best. Ooh, excuse me. Slot 1 base strike defense, and then slot 2 base blast attack, and then slot 3 is base health. So it doesn't really hurt to help your defense up and then get extra health. so you can be a lot more tanky, take a lot more hits, and all that sorts of stuff. So yeah, I think that's all the all-around equips. And now I have 3 equips that I kind of want to talk about, like more tags, that they're tag specific. If you put this equip and this tag, it's gonna get the most maximized potential. So for the future tag, I want to talk about this equipment right here. Saiyans don't do limits. Slot 1 base blast defense, okay, not bad. Slot 2 base critical and base strike attack, not bad. But slot 3 is up to 5% to pure blast attack damage. As you guys know, pure blast attack, like that stat is way better damage boost than base blast attack. So yeah, definitely, if you really want to put him on like you have a crazy future team and that's the only time, and you have him at Zenkai like 7 or like Zenkai 6, and you definitely want to have this equipped. That's going to help him with crazy blast attack damage. He has a lot of unique abilities where he increases blast attack, and you definitely want that because pure blast attack is better than base blast attack. So man, they're really rare. You don't see a lot of equipments with this because that's how good it is. So you definitely want that on your future if you're running him on a future team. Next, we have a hybrid one. I feel like this equipment is the best like equipment that we have in the game. And this is if you want to run him on the hybrid team. Hybrid team is looking very good. They have the future Gohan, the future LF Gohan. You have LF Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. You have this Zenkai Trunks. You have the green kid Trunks. He's very good. The yellow Goten. Hybrid has a pretty solid team, and this equipment is just so good. And it's one of the reasons why they hit so hard. And you need this. It's Awaken with the exclamation marks. Slot 1 is base strike defense. A lot more strike oriented units, so that's not gonna be bad. But slot 2 and slot 3 is what makes this unit, like makes this equipment probably the best gold equipment, at least in the game, if not one of the best equipments in the game, because it goes to 8% to pure blast attack per hybrid Saiyans, and in slot 3 is like up to 8 to pure strike attack per hybrid Saiyans. So that's gonna be insane. That's a huge multiplier, up to 8% for both blast attack and strike attack pure attack damage. That's insane, and it's for pure. It's for per hybrid Saiyans. So this can range up to 24% for blast attack and strike attack pure damage, and that's gonna make them hit like crazy. Especially if you have like a crazy hybrid Saiyan team, like Professor Sensei, for example. This is one of the reasons, if you guys watch the stream, this is one of the reasons why his Super Saiyan 2, all his units on that team hit so hard, because he has this equipment for every single one of his units, and that's why they hit, so they deal so much damage. And this equipment is a must-have if you have a hybrid Saiyan main team, for sure. So definitely try to get that equipment up. And then last is kind of a unique one. It's this one right here. It's kind of unique because it's the third one I want to talk about. So slot 1 is base strike defense, and then slot 2 has base blast attack. You want to roll the base blast attack, but slot 3 is what's interesting. It's up to 5 to 10% base blast. To pure blast attack damage when Sun Family is a battle member. So this is the equipment I wouldn't really put in the episode, but it's kind of interesting because if you put them with say, for example, like a hybrid Saiyans team, most of the hybrid Saiyans team, like the best red unit is LF Gohan, right? And LF Gohan is a Sun family, and you're gonna bring Gohan every single time in the battlefield. So I feel like, and then Zenkai Trunks, I feel like you're gonna bring those 2 units every single time in the battlefield because they're gonna be your strongest 2 Zenkai units, in my opinion. And then you have like the Zenkai Super Saiyan 2 Gohan as well. But I feel like you always gonna bring that red Gohan. So if you pair them up every time, like for the hybrids tag, even for the future, you can do it with the future. But I feel like hybrid's gonna be a lot more easier because all it is really what Sun Fam or Vegeta Fam really. So you have a better chance of this being better, and it's up to 10% to base blast attack. And if you run that red Gohan with him, it's gonna apply to him because that red Gohan is a Sun Family battle member, so that's going to apply this up to 10% to pure blast attack damage. So that's why I kind of have like a little question mark on there. And but I mean, if you pair him up with that red Gohan for the hybrids team, it's going to help. So that's going to help as well. And yeah, that's it for this video. That's all the equipment. I feel like those are the best equipment for Zenkai Trunks. We don't know how good he is yet. This is before like his game, like the game got updated and stuff. So I'm curious to see how strong he is. I'm curious to see how Professor Sensei is gonna use him, because I know he's gonna probably get this guy up. And yeah, that's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. It's me, boy Grill, man, and I'm out. Peace.